How many times have you said yes, while every cell in your body was screaming no? You agree to help a friend move, take extra work, listen to someone vent at 2 a.m., and then lie awake later, exhausted and secretly annoyed. People call you so nice, so helpful, such a good person. But deep down, you know, it's not just kindness, it's that you don't know how to say no. Psychologists actually have a name for this pattern: people pleasing. It's a coping strategy built on fear of rejection, criticism, conflict, or being seen as selfish. Let's talk about the psychology of people who can't say no to others. First, the approval seeker. This is the person whose self-worth depends on how useful they are to everyone else. Articles on people pleasing list a constant need for approval, low self-esteem, and believing other people's needs matter more than your own as core traits. When someone asks for a favor, your brain doesn't just hear a request, it hears a test. If I say no, they'll think I'm selfish. They'll be disappointed. They might leave. Saying yes feels safer than risking that tiny chance of rejection. You overcommit, abandon your own plans, and tell yourself, it's fine, I'm just being nice, even while you're running on empty. Second, the conflict avoider. For this type, the word no feels dangerous, like pushing a red button. Psychology pieces on difficulty saying no describe fear of confrontation as one of the biggest reasons people agree to things they don't want. Maybe you grew up in a home where saying what you really thought led to shouting, silent treatment, or guilt trips. Your nervous system now treats even small disagreements like a threat. So instead of saying, actually, I can't, you say, sure, no problem, and sacrifice your time to keep the peace. Third, the fawner. Therapists describe fawning as a stress response, right next to fight, flight, or freeze, especially common in people who grew up around unpredictable anger or criticism. Fawning means you automatically become overly agreeable so other people don't get upset. You apologize when you've done nothing wrong. You rush to fix everyone's mood. You say yes before you've even asked yourself what you want. It's not that you love every request. It's that your body learned that keeping other people happy was the safest way to survive. Fourth, the burnout time bomb. Constantly saying yes has a cost. Counselors warn that chronic people-pleasing is linked with stress, anxiety, resentment, and feeling like you've lost your own identity. You become the reliable one, the strong one, the always-there friend, and no one realizes how close you are to snapping. You start to dread messages, fantasize about disappearing, and feel weirdly angry at people you also care about. That's not you being ungrateful. That's your mind noticing that your life has quietly become everyone else's. Here's the twist. Psychologists say people-pleasing isn't who you are. It's something you learn to do, which means it can be unlearned. Approaches like cognitive behavioral therapy and assertiveness training help people challenge the belief that no automatically means rejection, practice small boundaries, and discover that most healthy relationships survive honest limits. You don't have to become cold or selfish. The goal isn't to stop caring about people. It's to care about yourself too. So if you're that person who always says yes, even when it hurts, hear this. Your kindness is real, but your needs are too. You're allowed to disappoint someone a little instead of betraying yourself a lot. Now tell me in the comments, which one sounded like you? The approval seeker, the conflict avoider, the fawner, or the burnout time bomb? Or are you a mix of all of them? If this video made you feel seen, hit like, subscribe, and send it to that one friend who never asks for anything, but is always there for everyone. Maybe it's time they hear that no can be an act of self-respect, not selfishness.